Alright, so here's our classes. We have Warrior, Warlock, and Paladin. I'm going to open a poll up. You guys go ahead and vote on which class you want to see, and that is the class we'll play. So I'll leave the poll open now for a little bit. Let me know if the sound or anything sounds off. I think everything should be back to normal. Obviously shouldn't be a delay or anything. I don't know that I'm going to need to actually check the poll results considering it's unanimous so far. So, well, actually, no, I'm not going to recap the tournament in case somebody watches this. I don't want any spoilers, so. But check out the tournament. I did play in the Mana Grind tournament today, so had some fun, had some good games, and so check that out. Alright, so let's go ahead and close the poll. Don't really need to check the results, so we're going to do Warlock.
Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, so, you know, you have definitely heard the spiel before, but for Arena, it's really more about individual card value than it is going for good synergies. So I think here, Argent Commander is the best card. I'll give you guys a second to look over the cards. I know the stream's going to be a couple seconds behind still. And if you think there's a particular card you prefer, say so in chat. We'll talk about it. And we'll go ahead and make the deck. Ravenhold Assassin is definitely nice. I like Argent Commander because it's almost a guaranteed 2-for-1 with the charge and Divine Shield. Usually you can take out one minion and then they have to do something else in response. So if you're lucky, it's 2 minions for 1. Sometimes it's a minion and a card. But I think Argent Commander is the better play. Again, Scarlet Crusader with a Divine Shield is kind of the same idea as Argent Commander. You usually get some form of 2-for-1, at least 2 actions, if not 2 minions. Corehound is really nice late game. I actually like Corehound here. Frostwolf Warlord is good. It's always going to be a solid card, although it's a 4/4 for 5. Sometimes you get forced into playing him in positions that aren't that great. Alright, well, you guys are saying not much. Now let's go Warlord. I'll move a little bit faster here. Shadow Flame is really nice for, it's nice for 2 reasons. One, it's a form of board clear, and, well, yeah, it's a form of board clear. That's the main thing that's nice about it. Alarmabot is situationally good. Azure Drake is solid. It gives you draw power, spell power. It's a decent sized minion. I like Azure Drake here. So these again are good cards. We could go a little bit of a spell power deck, which might be interesting. Yeah, I should have gone Shadow Flame. I don't know why. I meant to click it. Alright, so Acolyte of Pain, good for draw power. You don't need it as much for a Warlock with the hero ability. Let's try, you know what? We're going to do a little bit of a spell power deck. Why not? Something a little different. Alright, so 2 good taunt minions. You can't really beat Corruption, though. It basically, although it doesn't destroy the minion on that turn, it destroys it the next turn, so. Alright, so we have some epics here. We'll take a chance to think about these. South Sea Captain, not very good. Sea Giant is solid. Bane of Doom is really good. You get to summon a random demon, and you can usually you use it when you kill someone. I would say Sea Giant or Bane of Doom here. Sea Giant is just such a big minion, and a lot of times in Arena, you don't get very good board clear necessarily. So you're likely to have quite a few minions out for the Sea Giant to work off of. The random demon is from a list of demons. It does not include Jiraxis. All right, we'll go Bane of Doom. You gotta go Hellfire for the clear. Plus, it does damage to the hero as well. So. Could go with a second Corruption. We'll probably see Corruption again. We're only 8 cards in. Venture Company Mercenary is not bad. Cult Master is good for draw power, obviously. I do like Corruption though for the removal. You deal with their big minion. Flesh-Eating Ghoul can be really nice. It's tough to protect him in Arena very much. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer. I thought you guys had caught up, but you hadn't. I really like Knife Juggler for Arena. He's a 2 for 3/2. He has a good ability. Flesh-Eating Ghoul can be really good if you have board control. Arcane Golem I'm not a huge fan of. Arcane Golem should really be like a 5/3 for 3 with that battle cry. Though he does have charge, so I guess that's helpful. But I think Knife Juggler is the better card here. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is good. He's got a form of soft taunt because they're gonna kill him. I'm gonna go Knife Juggler. So Flame Imp is really awesome. I think Flame Imp we would take every time we see him, honestly. Cobalt Geomancer could get more spell power, but I'd rather take the Flame Imp. Shield Bearer is good. I mean, a 0/4 taunt, it really slows down the early game. Alright, we're gonna go Flame Imp here. I don't think we need a third Corruption. Spiteful Smith isn't very helpful because we're not gonna have a weapon. So we go Boulder Fist Ogre. You like my drinking bottle? My jug? Gotta make sure to drink lots of water. Let's see. Dread Infernal is really nice. Spellbreaker Silence is very helpful in Arena. We don't have more Murloc, so Grimscale Oracle is kind of pointless. I would say Dread Infernal here. Voodoo Doctor is good. I mean, restoring health, that's basically card draw with a Warlock because that gives you enough health for another card. Dragonling Mechanic is solid because you get 2 minions for the price of 1. Well, not the price of 1, but for 1 card. So I would say they're Voodoo Doctor or Dragonling Mechanic. Smith plus Jiraxis. Yeah, but what are the odds of us getting Jiraxis? I've never had Jiraxis in Arena. I'll give you guys a second to look at these cards. I like Dragonling Mechanic. I mean, Voodoo Doctor is good for the heal is nice. But, you know, especially with the Knife Juggler, token generation isn't bad. So let's go Mechanic here. These are all good cards. I wouldn't go Raging Worgen, but in Arena, Fairy Dragon and Glyphin Raptor are both really good. Fairy Dragon is probably a little bit better because of its ability. In fact, it's definitely better. The only thing about Glyphin Raptor is it's a beast, but we're not going to have any sort of beast synergy in a Warlock deck. So we could go another spell power, but we can't pass up Sinjin. Alright, so we have Soulfire, which is 0 for 4 damage. You discard a random card. We could go Shield Bearer for some early taunt. Our mana curve is a little high, but we could go another Dread Infernal. I actually don't mind another Dread Infernal. We'll have to fill out, we'll have to get more 2, 3s, and 4s here pretty soon, but big minions tend to do really well in Arena, because people don't often have as much removal. Although Soulfire, well, with our spell power, Soulfire could actually end up, we only have 2 spell power so far though, but Soulfire could actually hit pretty decent. None of you guys like the Dread Infernal, huh? So Soulfire, Shield Bearer, I'm fine with either one of those as well. You know what? Executive decision, I'm going Dread Infernal. Do another Hellfire here. Alright, so we gotta start getting some 2, 3, 4 type minions. So Bloodsail Raider, again, not gonna have a weapon. I think here we go Soulfire. Well, you know what? I have Lord Jaraxxus. What do you know? I'm gonna wait for you guys to catch up and see that. So that's pretty funny that that I said that. But obviously we're going Lord Jaraxxus there. So Drain Life is really good. You deal 2 damage, you restore 2 health, which basically gives you a form of card draw. So we'll go that. Power Overwhelming is an excellent card. Yeah, Nazar, yeah, the Smith would have been fun with the Jaraxxus. Dark Iron Dwarf is solid. Stormwind Knight, these are all good. Stormwind Knight basically lets you trade, but I think you gotta go Power Overwhelming. So we need 2, 3, 4. We need to get something in the 2, 3 range. Stormpike Commando is not bad. I actually prefer either Jungle Panther or Acidic Swamp Ooze. Acidic Swamp Ooze, his ability every once in a while is pretty decent. I actually like Jungle Panther with the stealth though, because it gives you a pretty much a solid 4 drop, or solid 4 damage. So we could go Sense Demons. We actually don't have, the only demon we have is Jaraxxus. So, and Flame Imp. So we could go Sense Demons, which would guarantee us Jaraxxus. Or we could go Brewmaster or Squire. Squire's a good 1-drop. Brewmaster's not bad. We can use repop Battle Cries, but Sense Demons gives us a guaranteed Jaraxxus right now. I'm gonna go Sense Demons. Gives us 2 ways. Oh yeah, Infernals, you're right. We do have the Infernals. Never mind. So the Infernals would be good as well. So we have some good options here. We could go with the 2 for a 2-drop to fill out our mana curve some. Fin Creeper's not bad. I actually like the Grunt here though. It'll give us early taunt, and we need a 2-drop. Fin Creeper is solid. Strangle-Throwing Tiger is solid. These are all good cards. Kind of like the Fin Creeper for the mid-game taunt. When Ironbeak Owl, we have no silence. We need a 2-drop. That wasn't really a discussion. So, you know, we could have, what, 5 corruptions at this point? I don't think that's necessary. Wolf Rider wouldn't be bad. It's direct damage. Brewmaster is a form of card value because you get to bounce it. Brewmaster gives you some interesting things you can do as well. We could bounce like the Dragonling mechanic and recast it. We could bounce Knife Juggler if he was in low health. I don't know that we need a 3rd corruption. I don't know that we really need 3 corruptions though. Let's go Brewmaster. So our mana curve is very flat, interestingly, which is not bad. We're a little high, so I wouldn't go Stormwind Champion here. Booty Bay Bodyguard, the big 5/4 taunt's pretty good. Ironforge Rifleman I actually like, because usually when he comes out, you do a 2-for-1 trade. Stormwind Champion is good. We're really high on our mana curve here. I think I'm gonna go. Well, we have 2 Hellfires for removal, so I'm gonna go Booty Bay Bodyguard actually. Shadow Bolt gives us another form of removal. I think we're fine on removal at this point. I like Voidwalker for the early taunt. Last card, I'm gonna go Demolisher. Alright, so that's the deck. Gonna go back and open a pack real quick. Blood Mage Thalanos. Unfortunately, that is a legendary I already have, but he's the lowest cost legendary in the game at 2. If he's a 1/1, he gives you 1 spell power, he has a good death rattle. I think to really be a legendary, he should be 1 mana instead of 2, honestly. So, we'll see. I do think this deck is pretty good. We have some good... We have AoE, we have removal, we have big minions, we have Jiraxis, so anyway. Alright, so starting this arena series with this Warlock deck. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at Darhuff. The Warlock deck looks like it should be pretty good. We actually have a Lord Jiraxis, which makes things interesting. Never had a Jiraxis in arena. So we'll see how it goes. Really wish we had gotten a couple of the stealth imps, the buff imps.
You asked
they
for
tend to do really good in arena, but
shall be mine.
alright, so let's see. We don't need Jiraxis this early. The deck is probably a little heavy mana-wise, so that could be an issue.
Hello.
I greet you.
So Arcane Missiles on turn 1, you know, you do 3 damage to the hero, so it's not a terrible play. Honestly, I don't like doing that as a mage. I prefer to save it to remove minions, but... So we get our Flame Imp down turn 2 is pretty good. Let's see, we could Soulfire to kill... Well, we can't Soulfire to kill the Fairy Dragon, so... I think instead, we're just going to draw a card and attack. Next turn, we'll probably coin into Sinjin. Nope, he opted not to take the Flame Imp out. Probably should have killed the Mana Wraith there. Would have been the better play. Anytime you can take a minion out and not lose a minion, you should do it. But he's gonna trade 2 for 1 for Sinjin, it looks like. Which is again why Sinjin is so good. He's almost always a guaranteed 2 for 1.
Tadingo! Yes.
So turn 5, we may Bane of Doom if he has a 2 health minion out. Otherwise, we'll probably do Ironbeak Owl and silence the Mana Wraith. Nope, he did nothing. Alright. So, let's see. Drain life, deal 2 damage.
Well played.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drain life the water elemental so that I can kill him with Soulfire if I need to.
The gates are open.
Let me actually bounce the Iron Beak Owl and silence the Lord of the Arena. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. We'll just Corruption on the Lord of the Arena. We could Bane of Doom the Elemental. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. See what. Oh, we drew the Stealth Imp, which isn't terrible. Oh, sorry, the spell effect is loud. Sorry about that, guys.
Just like you.
So it'd be nice to get a Hellfire here at some point. We have 2 in this deck. It's got a secret up. It's hard to know in Arena what secret is. My guess is Ice Barrier, because that's really about the only secret that's worth taking most of the time. Alright, so... I'm gonna bounce the Iron Beak so we get the silence back in our hand. And we'll go ahead and get the Dragon Mechanic out. It's Mirror Entity, actually. Alright.
Drink with me, friend.
So let's see, we could Power Overwhelming the Imp and hit for 5. Could Soulfire to take out something, but I think I'm just gonna end my turn. We really could use the Hellfire now. He really wants to kill that Stealth Imp, but he can't.
What to do? What to do?
Just decide to trade here. Wow. A little surprised with that. He must have... I'm not sure what he was doing there. Come on, Hellfire! No. Alright, so... if we get a Boulder Fist Ogre out, puts a big body on the field. I'm gonna draw a card too. Jungle Panther. Alright. Let's get the Boulder Fist Ogre down. I'm not really worried about discarding any of these, so I'm actually going to go ahead and Soulfire and Twilight Drake as well. Power Overwhelming is probably the one I wanted to lose the least, but...
Pay attention, class.
We'll really start putting some damage in here soon, though. Yeah. So we'll probably silence... oh, Hellfire, nice. Alright, so... gotta remember Hellfire hurts you as well. So we don't want to... we want to go ahead and...
Sure, send the little guy.
do all the damage we can.
Yeah.
Because it also hits your minions. Alright, so in decent shape here now. Of course, if he has a Pyroblast, would end the game. Which is not... nope, you can see it. Alright, GG. First game down. Celebratory water drink. Alright, so 1-0. Go ahead and continue on into the next game. Oh, and I have a Warlock daily quest. That's good. I didn't even realize it. Alright, so heading into game 2. This would be the second game, hence game 2. Now 1-0. So started out pretty well.
Gul'dan!
We're playing Beachy the Druid.
Protect the one. Your soul.
I'm gonna
shall
get
be
bad
mine.
karma here if I keep discarding Lord Jaraxxus, but we can't take him on turn 1. He just fills too big of a spot. Wow. Alright, so this could be a slow start for us. Alright, well that's good. Knife Juggler will be helpful. Turn 2 we can drop Knife Juggler. He'll probably have to deal with it.
The light protects me.
Argent Squire, he can... Between his hero ability and Argent Squire, he can kill the Knife Juggler. I'm actually just going to draw a card here.
Job's done.
So Lord Jaraxxus really wants to be played. I guess I could pour some water into the glass that I have. So it doesn't look quite so large. Alright, let's see. Well.
Job's done.
It's gonna drain life, heal up a little bit. We're gonna keep taking some damage here for a bit. Hey Savage, how's it going? We don't really need Sense Demons at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Dragonling mechanic down.
Me and Mr. Fight.
Job's done.
So actually, considering how few cards we played, to only be 5 points down and our board position isn't terrible, is actually not bad. Alright, let's get Knife Juggler down.
Put this apple on your head.
Drop Demolisher.
Job's done.
Nice, we killed his Taunter with the Knife Juggler proc, which is good. He'll probably trade for the Knife Juggler. Next turn we can drop Argent Commander, which we'll be able to effectively trade, hopefully. Jeez, another swipe, wow. A little unlucky.
To Northrend! Victory! Job's done.
Alright, so 13 health is obviously not good, but I think we're going to stabilize the game a little bit unless he has yet another swipe. Did not do that well in the mana grind. You have to watch the stream. I'll put it up. I won the first game. Should have won the second game. I made a mistake at the end. Third game, and it was the other game that I could have won if I just got a little luckier on the draw. Alright, so let's see here. We're 2 turns from Jaraxxus, so we just kind of need to hold on. I'm actually going to play Twilight Drake here. Bane of Doom. Wish I could use that. Alright, so... reason I want to play Twilight Drake is so hopefully my Hellfire will hit for more next turn. Just going to end my turn. Hopefully we can hold on to play Jaraxxus on turn 9. That's getting pretty close. Wow, he's really going to put a lot of damage in this turn, I think. We may not be able to Hellfire, may not have the health. Yeah, I can't Hellfire because I'll die. Just a little bit too of a slow start, unfortunately. Well, we can bane a dude. Hopefully we get the taunt. There's a taunt minion we could get from that. We did not. We got the succubus. He's gonna kill us if I don't trade, so I've got to go here.
Job's done.
Alright. If we can
Nature
survive,
will rise
if we
against
can
you.
survive this turn, we can play Jiraxis. That's game.
Will.
Well, had a really slow start there. I should have gone ahead and probably dropped the Knife Juggler early. I lost too much more control. So, yeah. Alright, we'll continue on into game 3. So, third game with this Warlock deck. So I know some of you guys have started to get into the beta. A couple people have asked. Feel free to add me if you want to your friends list. I'll be happy to play sometime.
Shall be mine.
So this is a better start for us. Be able to get Fairy Dragon down on turn 2, or even turn 1 actually. If we coin into it, it's not a bad play. Turn 2, we'll probably draw a card, or play the Brewmaster potentially. Alright, I'm gonna go aggressive this turn, so I want to go and get the Fairy Dragon out.
Job's done.
He'll probably get at least 3 damage in the hero, and then likely another 3 damage somewhere else, or at least a card. That's why Fairy Dragon is so great, because he can't remove him right now unless he has like a charge minion. It's the only way he'll remove him. Or if he plays some form of AoE, which at 2 mana...
Let me.
I can't remember what Consecration costs, but that would be... If he uses Consecration to kill a Fairy Dragon, that'd be awesome.
Reporting for duty. Job's done.
Yep. We'll drain life his Fairy Dragon. Yeah, still no open. Oh, that's right. I can't do his Fairy Dragon. Never mind. Let's see. We could go ahead and just trade Fairy Dragons. I'm gonna go ahead and get Sense Demons.
Job's done.
Next turn we'll drop Sinjin.
Reporting for duty. Get in there and fight, maggot!
You definitely don't want to use Soulfire and end up discarding Jiraxis. Would not be fun. See, turn 5.
Pay attention, class.
We'll probably drop the Dragonling mechanic.
I'm ready to learn.
Let's see. I could bounce Sinjin back, but I think actually I'm gonna go ahead and take out his Violet Teacher. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Brewmaster down, keep some board presence. We'll waste its ability, but that's okay. See, turn 6, we could get the Dread Infernal down. Probably the right play.
Reporting for duty.
Although the Dread Infernal is going to die to his Emperor Cobra. Or we could just Hellfire. I actually like Hellfire here. We'll draw a card.
Justice.
Alright, so let's see. Could go ahead and cast Corruption on that guy. Yeah, I think this is the play. We'll do Corruption. Knife Juggler.
On your head.
If you have 10 cards in your hand, then the next card that you draw gets automatically discarded. Oh, I could kill this guy with Soulfire, but I already cast Corruption on him, and I don't want to discard Jaraxxus, so... Could drop the Dread Infernal.
Reporting for
It's
duty.
not a bad play necessarily. I could Dread Infernal and draw a card. It's probably what I'll do. It's not. I can't remove. It's not on a delay anymore. That's just a normal delay. It's always got a few second delay.
So many possibilities.
Alright, so we can drop Jaraxxus next turn. Might not be a bad play.
Reporting for duty.
Could also power overwhelming this guy if he stays alive. Power overwhelming and drop another Dread Infernal and a Voidwalker. I like that play. Alright, so let's get another Dread Infernal down. We'll get a Taunt Minion down.
Why do you fall?
We'll go ahead and draw a card as well. Alright, it's in pretty decent shape. We still have Jaraxxus.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Wow, 6-7.
Handle it!
7-7. Alright, so let's think about this. By power overwhelming, I can hit him for 5, and Hellfire will kill him. And then I can hit him for 6.
As you command.
And we can go ahead and get our big taunt minion down.
Get behind me.